Alright, I'm going ahead and get everything ready here so we can get started, shall we? Oh, hold on. Hello, welcome to another episode of Art with Mad Mel. You know who the hell I am. If you don't, well, you're about to find out. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a happy Father's Day. Alright? Father's Day. Definitely we're going to be working on something. Hi Zeterius, hi Demetria, hi Nuclear, welcome. Thank you for being here. And anybody else that might be watching, thank you for being here as well. So, I had this up on the table. I'm just showing you guys tonight. This is what I've done so far with it. I went on ahead and took the tape off, as you can see. So, this is almost ready to do the last step. That's to put a little bit of black paint and then some other fancy looking stuff there. So, I wanted to show you guys that. And so, you can get an understanding of what was going on with this painting. And I hope everybody's excited. I got something different I was working on yesterday because, like I said, this is crunch time. This week is it. So I got this here I was working on yesterday. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but that's okay. And then, of course, we got this that I was working on before, so I'm just going to go on and finish that. And I'm probably just going to do solid black for this. So we're just going to go on and get right into it. I'm not even going to waste any time. I don't even have anything to talk about, so I'm just going to just draw, paint, and then I'll be done in about an hour and 30. And then I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And you can throw anything you want to in the chat. I don't care. You know, talk if you want to, converse, or if you don't want to, you don't have to. Happy Father's Day to those that, and if you don't have your fathers around, or if they're not alive or anything like that, I'm sorry for you. I know usually this time, anything that involves holidays or family members that may or may not be here or may be deceased, I know is hard and difficult. So my condolences and sympathy to you guys. Hopefully that's not something that you all deal with, but there we go. Actually, I forgot. What are you drawing? I don't even know anymore. I forgot what I even wanted to do with that. I don't even care. I'll probably take that out back and shoot it with a gun. I literally forgot what I wanted to do with that, so I'm going to just finish these flowers. I can't remember. I mean, you know what? I'm just here to do fast shit, right? That's what I'm here to do. There we go. So I can go on and do other pictures. There you go. It happens. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. It don't. Whatever. You know, I ain't worried about that. When I know it happens. So what? You know. So how's everybody's day? I hope everybody's had a good day today, or hopefully you had a good Father's Day. If you had a Father's Day today, so hopefully that was good. Oh, Mel, my father's dead. I don't have one anymore. I don't know, man. Hope you had a good weekend, if anything. Let's see, what did you have here? It's been a good day, but I know you are having an awesome one too. I love the sky. Thank you. Yeah, it wasn't too bad today. I didn't do anything. Besides, I mean, I cut some tree limbs and changed the light bulb, and the Duchess's car, like a headlight bulb. You know, that was about it. Yeah, I mean, today wasn't terrible or bad. You know, you know, really today I didn't even know it was Father's Day. I didn't know anything. Well, you know, like, what does it matter, really? You know, I don't ever think about Father's Day much. Mine's been deceased for a little while, so don't ever think about it. But it just dawned on me today. You know, it was brought to my attention. I was like, oh shoot, today's Father's Day. Ain't that something? So, you know, that was cool. That was cool. You know, I know I have some friends who are parents, so, you know, I'm happy for them. You know, and yeah, that's how I look at it. It's nice. Alright, so I think I want to add a different color to this. I don't know what I'm going to do with that picture or that painting I just threw away back there somewhere. I lost my lid. There it is. Alright, let me see. Different color. Oh, what do we want to use? I guess what I can do here for this red. The green, actually. We need to do something about this green. I'll get a little mint green here. There we go. Well, if you guys want to talk about anything and throw whatever you want to in the chat, chat's open and free. You guys can talk about whatever, and I don't care what you talk about. I don't even care if you talk about politics. It don't even bother me now. I don't really care. You can talk about whatever you want, as long as you guys are having a good time. I don't care what you do. There's a robot in the ground. If you guys are wondering what the hell is this, that's what's going on here. There's a robot stuck in the ground. It's been stuck in the ground for a minute. So if I can get around to making it look rusted, I will. But it really just needs to look like it's just stuck there, right? What you got here, Demetra? Let's change colors. A flower red or a pale orangish red. It's both. It's both. It's like a pale orangish red. Almost like a blood orange, but not really. It's like a blood orange if it wanted to be one, but it wasn't able to be one. So, what I'm going to add is probably some maroon to it and see what happens. And see if that changes what it looks like. Yeah. There you go. You know, I could have a complete fit right now and just pour black paint all over my face and have a complete mental breakdown and none of you could stop it. Did you know that? I just like to remind people that sometimes. You never know when I might lose my mind, right? Like any day now I could just go crazy. Right? That's where my brain is at. Like, why not? Like, who's really going to stop me from going mad all the way? Of course, nobody in the facility will stop me. You all would enjoy watching me lose my mind. It's just a thought, you know. Self-destruction for views, right? Oh, by the way, just to let you guys know a little something. So, you may not be getting any of my notifications from my channel. Yet again, is doing that mess again. Also, my the way I'm putting out my content may not be reaching you properly because, unfortunately, if I'm doing shorts and videos on my channel and I'm also doing lives, it doesn't know how to throw stuff out because I guess the algorithm has changed. Like, I give a shit about that. But the fact of the matter is, if you're not getting to see what I'm doing all the time, might be because they're pulling my chain pretty hard and kicking me in the ass. Can't do nothing about it but tell you guys, and then, you know, you guys can act accordingly, or chatting, whatever, it don't, it's just, it sucks because they have all these rules and games and shit, and it just wears me out. But I just wanted to let you guys know that, in case if you're like, man, I can never catch Mel on, like, I can never catch him on. That's because it's something involving with that dumbass mess. But hey, it's okay. We are still here doing stuff. Probably Tuesday I'm going to draw a Doom picture for you guys so you can be happy about that. I'm happy making you guys happy. I mean, I try to be. I try my best to be happy. I don't know. It's just one of those things that I see. It's the shit I see on the back end. And I'm like, oh, okay. and I'll get a question from someone that's like, man, I don't get no notifications, or I'm not able to see it, and I'm like, damn, well, I'll let other people know, so it's like, whatever. Algorithms are shit, all of this stuff, who cares, man? It's like, oh, we don't want to make money. I would like to, but fuck ever, man. And I say it that way because I'm tired of playing this game with them, man. I'm on here all the time. Been doing this shit for 3 years. 3 solid years. There's times I don't even want to bring my ass on here, but I am, because I enjoy you guys. It ain't about the damn algorithm. It ain't about getting monetized. I don't care if I got monetized. They'll probably keep me from talking the shit I want to talk anyway, so they can go get that right up in their ass, because I don't care. I'm sick of playing these games with people who don't want me to play the damn game to begin with. Love what you do. Fuck all the rest, alright? Such a trip. Well, there, yeah, look at that. Blue flower. I don't know what the hell I just did there. Probably threw everything around. But this flower's blue. It's got like a pale blue. I figured why not? Maybe it'll look like something that ain't from this planet. Because who knows where the hell this is at? I know some asshole's probably watching. It's like, oh look, there's little black people on the screen. I hope you feel good about yourself, whoever thought that, or if you were thinking that. I hope you're happy about yourself. You have no groceries in your refrigerator and nobody loves you. You eat potted meat and you have no friends. And there's nothing wrong with eating potted meat. It don't matter. That's just a thing. Some people like to eat it. But you're doing it and you're sad, right? You're sad. Nobody cares. That's part of where I got it. I was thinking of something like that because I was playing No Man's Sky. You kind of got that nailed on the head. I was piddling around. I'm like, man, what could I do? And I'm like, I want to do futuristic shit. I don't care if it looks real or normal. I don't care. What the fuck ever, man. I'm tired. I always, and that's the hard thing, man. Sometimes we get lost in the trying to make sure it's done right and trying to make sure that you enjoy something. Sucks sometimes. But, it's a constant thing. Whatever. Shit. I don't know. I'm doing a lot of work on the back end you guys don't really see. Like, there's a lot of stuff there's content I recorded that I deleted and I didn't mean to. I deep deleted that. Like, it's gone. Like, I had beginning of videos. I was just trying to clean up some stuff. I lost that. So, some of my time-lapse videos stuff is all gone. Like, the raw video. Whatever. That's what I'm thinking. Like, whatever. So what? So what? Here, take a look at this. There you go. You see it? Yeah. Yeah, it's something, ain't it? Oh, man. Okay, well. I guess we'll do something for Father's Day, I guess. Maybe. There you go. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you. Glad you think it looks good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to throw a bunch of wild colors on here that don't make any damn sense, because why should it make sense? Art doesn't make any sense. You know why art doesn't make any sense? Because it doesn't have to make sense. You know, it doesn't have to make sense for it to make sense. That's the beautiful thing about art. Nothing ever has to make sense with it. Now, I gotta get a bunch of paint because I was moving some stuff and I didn't realize I moved stuff before I got stuff I needed. Like, I don't know, slight gray, maybe, like a little slate gray, right? Oh, that's some silver. Well, that's okay, I could put some silver in the sky, and that blue looks nice. And we'll add some more white. Right. Now shake it up a little bit. I could pour it right in my mouth, but that's frowned upon. Don't put your paint in your mouth. That's crazy stuff. Don't do that. You'll end up not only in the hospital, but you'll also probably won't ever be able to have paint without supervision. You've been warned. You can choose to do whatever you want to. You're grown, right? That's what I get told all the time. I'm grown. So, you know, shit. I'm tired of telling grown folks what to do. You know, who am I to tell you? Who am I to tell you not to eat toilet paper if you want to? That's what you want. You're grown, right? You told me I'm a grown adult. Cool. Cool. You know, happy for you. I hope you guys are ready for the new week coming up. Hope everybody is excited and happy. I'm both happy and nervous about this event coming up next week. And you know, it's like, oh, it'll be good, Mel, it'll be alright, you know, it'll be fine. And it's like, yeah, I don't like sharing stuff with people because, you know, sometimes you always got haters around and I just don't feel like dealing with it. That's why I haven't said much. You know, you get them. Because not everybody wants you to succeed. Some people want you to fumble and fuck up so they can laugh at you. You gotta be careful with that. Be careful. Oh no. Looks like there's a lot of snow near that little cabin area down here. What are they gonna do? You know, it's all that tundra and all that snow in the back, you know, it looks like it's treacherous. You know, because all those hills and stuff, right? Nobody knows what to do over here. You know, it's cold. Looks cold. Looks very cold out here, right? Like, who's coming out of here? You know? This brush is stiff and has been frayed, and I'm not happy with that. I'm a little pissed because I didn't want to use the larger brush, but I know how to use it, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to implement I'm going to try to paint, right? I'm going to try to do some painting stuff. I'm not that great at it, so here we go. I'm going to give it a old college try, right? You know, just dab a little paint here and a little paint there. You know, maybe I might get something like a structure, maybe. I might get something a little close, right? You know, I'll try to bend this down just a little bit so we can get, you know, I want to make sure that this looks somewhat right. You know, and no, that's not a moon up there either. So don't get too comfortable with that and thinking that, oh, I know what are you doing? No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm doing. You know what the beautiful part is? Because I don't either. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just throwing paint here. You think I actually have an idea of what I'm doing? I barely even wake up in the morning. I don't even fully know if I'm awake or alive or asleep until like sometime later on in the day. Sounds like you don't have control over your life, Mel. It sounds like you have a goiter for a throat. That's what that sounds like. Why don't you keep your Sandusky sounding ass out of my face? Sandusky, who is that? I don't know, but it sounded funny. And there might be somebody out there with the name Sam, and he might be upset. And if he is, Sam might be Dusty. Are you Dusty? Don't be a Dusty Sam and complain, right? He said he can go anywhere tonight, like he always says. He wants to kidnap somebody at this bar. Anywhere. What if I said I wanted to go to Tokyo? You gonna take me there? I didn't think so, right? If I want to, right? I feel like this man's perpetrating a lie. I don't think you got that kind of money, sir. That's what I don't think, but you know, you gotta prove otherwise to me. I'm a skeptic. Oh, love the colors. Thank you, Asmodeus. Thank you. All right. And that sounded like some music. I hope you guys enjoyed the sound of music of some sort from somewhere. Where, I don't know. But I know one thing, it's from some place. Some place out there with people and hands and feet, and they have faces, and they eat food, but they don't use their hands or their feet. They just absorb it straight into their bodies. Alright? And this place is where I want to go, where everybody knows your name. And it's not Cheers. It's Panera Bread. See, Panera Bread has an all-you-can-eat buffet, but they just don't tell people about it. Do they? I don't know. Why don't you go and ask? And if they say, sir, I don't, or ma'am, I don't know what you're talking about, you can say, listen, that madman told me, and he said to tell you he don't care what you say, it's happening. and then they might call the cops, and then that's when you bite down hard on your tongue, and then you don't let them take you out of the place. No, don't do that. That's frowned upon. Listen, I'm not giving anybody any good information. So what do you think this is exactly? Do you think this is the moon? What do you think that is? It can be. Gotta add something. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, I don't have any. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's not there. Oh boy. I thought I had something there, but that's not there, so I guess the next thing is to add this. What is that, Mel? Black light glow in the dark purple. You know, what do you guys know about this? Like, what am I doing with that? What's going to happen with this? I don't know. What am I going to do? Dab it in here with this. There, now I'm just gonna let you just figure out what might happen with this, because I can't do anything. Alright? So, now it's a complete mess. But there's a purpose behind it. See, so once it gets done, it'll make sense. But here's something also I need to do to this too, before I move on. Okay, now I'm going to set this aside. Oh, that's going to be nice. Thank you, Duchess. Yeah, I think so. When I figure out what I'm going to do once it finishes drying. So, I'm going to leave that one alone for a minute. Try not to turn this sucker upside down, because it's wet. So, we got that one. We got another one done. Alright, I guess let's go back to this one here. The one I was working on last night. Come back here. I'm just going to keep pushing through. Just keep doing pictures. Shit, you know. Why stop? Never stop. Just keep doing. Just keep doing. Keep doing. Put an autopilot switch on your body so when you become deceased, you still run off with determination. This stupid light up here always gets tapped, but it never is bright enough. It's always something. Get in that box. There we go. Now we'll get back to what I was doing earlier. What picture is that, Mel? What are you drawing? What's this? I don't know. Okay. And what do I do here? Oh, hey. That's a cool combination of colors. Makes the black really pop. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I didn't know what I was going to do with this. I did all that, and then I taped it, and I was like, I don't know what I want to do with this, but I'm glad I decided to do something. Glad I did something with it. Now, I'm running into an issue here. Here's the dilemma. Maybe I should. There we go. Good to see you again, Bart. Thank you for being here. And anybody else that might have come in that I didn't get to see, I'm glad you were able to make it here today as well. There we are. Alright. So now that's making sense. This song ain't making no sense. I want this song gone though. I'm not a fan. There we go. Whoa. I don't know what that was doing. But, oh, I don't have enough paint again. Oh my goodness. What's going to happen to me? Oh, there's not enough paint on my easel. Oh, man. What a dollop of daisy would do. Boom. Look at that. There we go. Now we're back in business. Now we're back in business. All right. There we go. There. There we go. Now I need this darker gray for whatever this is in the front. I don't even know what I'm painting up here in the front, to be honest with you. I have an idea if it comes out the way I want it to. You know, and if it comes out the way I want it to, it'll be really nice. But if it don't, cool, I guess. I wouldn't say it's an experiment. It's just I hope it works. think it might. Maybe just a smidgen more. Yeah. I need to change the brush. If you like the content I create, or if you like the art that I do, hit the subscribe button if you want to. Unless you're afraid, which I understand. I'm afraid of my own self, right? Like, I mean, I'm the one that's mad here, right? There we go. All right, now it's time to pull this. Takes a minute to get the tape. Trying to see which. Well, there's 2 layers of tape I need to take off, so just give me a minute because I know what I'm supposed to do and how I have this layered. So I'm trying to take this off, and it's stuck in the area I didn't want it to get stuck in. But I knew I was going to do that when I first initially did this, because I was like, damn, I hope that doesn't get stuck that way. And it did, because it had to be a donkey and it didn't want me to have a good time. So I'm happy, Mr. Tape, you did what you came to do. I thank you for you coming to do what you came to do. You did a fantastic job of taking my gasoline out of my car. Thank you for doing what you came to do. There. There. That's what that looks like. You have to be mad to live on this planet. Yeah, no, you have to be insane. There ain't no way to be able to live on this planet and live decently without being a tad bit insane. Like, that's just what it is. Right? Now we can do something extra here. Arrakis. Well, I'll put it this way. Art's actually imitating reality here. So you can take this however you want to. I more or less see something a little bit different, but I gotta let this dry. And in the meantime, while this is drying, I knew that was going to happen. I already knew that was going to happen before I even pulled the tape. Because I knew that was the faulty one that I was looking for. I thought I threw that away. Good, there we go. That's what I needed, right? Keep pulling it further back and keep pulling it further back. And now I can just do this right here because that's good how that ended up messing up. That's beautiful how that became a different thing than what I wanted, right? There you go, baby. There it is. Look at that. Nah, I guess it's alright, right? I mean, you know. I got another one of these buildings. Let's see. I like the nice harbor and sky. Thank you. Yeah, that was this part took the longest. Getting that blended together took the longest amount of time to actually do. But yeah, thank you. That was tedious. That was very tedious. That took like, I think that itself is like 3 or 4 layers. Damn, I messed those all up. I need some more paint. I need more black paint. Actually, I need to buy some more paint, period. I'm starting to run out of paint. There we go. I pulled all the tape off of it. Now you guys get to see what it looks like without all the tape on it. There we go. Get that situated for us. I got a little bit of time left. You guys are very quiet today. Usually you guys are talking it up. It's okay. I know it's hard to have something to talk about all the time. Believe me, I run myself ragged thinking about that sometimes. Like, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? I don't know. Sometimes it's best just not to say anything. Sometimes it's okay to just be quiet. You know, I think not enough people have the ability to just enjoy something for what it is and just enjoy silence sometimes. But seriously, I like let's see. Oh man, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. I was reading at the bottom. Hold on a second. Let me read this. Monk movies. Yeah, a little bit. Well, like, yeah, enjoying silence sometimes can. It depends where your mindset's at. Like, what I mean by enjoying silence, you don't have to be like, oh man, I don't hear nothing. But what I mean, like, enjoying silence, like sometimes you can be in a room or be in a place with other people or with a person. I always believe in the you have more in common with someone you can sit in silence with than you think you do with someone you can actually talk to. A person who talks all the time, like always talking, it's like they're trying to fill that silence. Sometimes you can find the answers in life in the silence. You know, if you get quiet enough, you can usually answer your own questions if you're quiet enough. I know it sounds psychotic, right? Now, this is going to make a lot of sense later when I get done with this. This needs to dry because it's so wet, it's like ridiculous. I'm not even making any headway here. Like, I'm looking at the screen so I can get this blended right, because looking down at it is just, it's a glossy, shiny mess. So, but let's see, what was that you said? You said, like to learn being silent more often? Well, it's, you do it in spurts, little exercises, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. How long can I sit in silence with myself? Is the first real step of how do I achieve this? How do I accumulate this new skill? And yeah, this sucker is gonna need to sit for a while. But yeah, how do I achieve that? How do I do it? It takes time. It's like, it just takes time, But once you're able to do it, once you're able to find your zen, your peace, I guarantee the hardest part after that, and this is what I suffer with, is, allowing other people into your space. Once you find solidarity in yourself and can be comfortable in yourself, sharing that with other people and around you, and then you run into, oh, well, you don't need to leave these people out. Well, it's a double-edged sword. Once you find zen, you don't want to let it go, but are you willing to let go of people? That's the question. Peace comes with a sacrifice, and that sacrifice usually comes in many different shapes, forms, and fashions, but depending on what you're needing peace and quiet from, you may become addicted to the quiet. I know I did for a long time. I'm just now getting myself in a position where I'm not fighting to stay in the silence, because I realize that the silence can do one of two things. It'll give you peace, but you can go mad there if you're there too long and you're not sound up here. If you're not sound up here, you'll go mad, right? Because human beings aren't designed to be alone. We're trained to be alone, right? We're trained to sustain for long periods of time without human interaction, but that's not our actual default purpose, right? We're supposed to be around and socialize with people, but yet again, like most times when it's something that we are supposed to be around and supposed to do, it becomes difficult because there's always an element of someone wanting control and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's sad that we can't just live. Someone always thinks that, but that's the thing about having your own peace and having that, right? Okay, well, this is so wet, I can't do anything with it. Not enough video, man. Smooth. Wow. Really? Oh, so it's saying that the stream is acting stupid. When is it not? When is it not acting dumb? When is the stream not acting dumb? So, I'm going to ask you guys a serious question here. No, actually, I'm not even going to ask that, because I'm not going to play their dumbass game and try to move my shit around because YouTube wants to be a bunch of horse meat. I don't care about horse meat's good meat. I hate that shit. I hate when people say, hey man, this ain't about horse meat's good meat. The only thing is about what meat is good to eat and what meat isn't is that somebody decided that what's legitimately edible and what's not. Like some quack out there was the one that decided, where do we cut off with like the cutoff for meat? We got hamburgers from cows, chicken, pigs, maybe horse, none of the rest. Like where did they figure that out? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking. Hold on. Don't rush me. Shit. I'm trying to figure it out. Let me come back to this. I don't know what I want to do here. I want to do something here, but I don't know what I want to do. I don't even know. I tell you what I will do. Not with this canvas. Definitely not doing it with that one. Let me see, what else do I have? Do I have another one that I can just... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, here's one. Here you go. Let's have some fun, shall we? Dog and cat me. Yeah, who said who? You know? Oh boy, let's do something wild here, should we? Should we do something wild? Should we just take the whole bin of neon paint and just pour it all over this shit? Just dump it all over it, right? Just go mad, right? Just grab some colors and just start squeezing shit on the canvas. Let's do that. Let's go and do that. I feel crazy. I feel like I'm going to peel my face off with some ice cream. Like I'm just going to go on ahead and just lose myself and go wild. So let's shake these up and just start squeezing paint, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, just shake them up. Why not? Why not? There's no one here to stop me. No one's gonna stop me. Get pastel. But Mel, how's that gonna work? I don't know if it's gonna work. That's the beautiful part about paint. I don't know if any of this is gonna work. I never know. All right, here we go. You ready? Oh, baby. Look at that. Stupid heat. Heat. Look what heat did. The heat did this. Made it all yanky and tacky. Be careful with your acrylic paint and changing of heat in the room. If you're in a room that has not that good of temperature, your stuff will get real, I don't know, tacky would be the best word for that. It'll get tacky. Yeah. But Mel, you poured some of that on the tape. Aren't you just going to end up with green and black if you do that? Not necessarily. And here's the best part, it ain't even gonna be all of it either. Like, I know it's loud. I wasn't meaning for it to be loud, but you know, the best thing about tape is tape sticking. It's always good to know when the tape is actually sticking like it's supposed to, right? I got paint all over my body. Oh God, help me. Oh my God, I got paint all over my flesh. I can't sleep. I'm David Koresh. I'm burning up all the time. I can't live my life. I smell gasoline. I got paint all over my flesh again. I can't sleep. I got paint all over my skin again. My heroes are full of gas. All my heroes are full of gas. 93 octane is what I want to be. I don't drink gasoline. This tape is pissing me off. Hey. There we go. Hey, look at that. Oh, the horn. He's got paint on his hands. Yeah, no. What about the children? They're gonna be like, that man's got paint on his hands. And then they'll be all messed up with it. You know, it's like, what you said. But you said. But you said. Oh no, he's gonna put the tape on the canvas backwards. Why? He's a maniac. Oh my God, no, please no. And paint all over the place. This man doesn't know any artistic ability. He's just over here throwing paint on a canvas. Exactly, that's what art is, throwing paint on a canvas. And saying something meaningful like, what is the purpose behind this painting? I had heartburn at 2 a.m. and I couldn't sleep. I call it desperation of breathing. You know, like that's the name of it. And someone's like, oh my God, that changed my life. Oh my God, my life has been changed. That art spoke to me, made me feel like a whole new person. Oh my God. I'm going to be an inspirational speaker now because heartburn art. Heartburn. Help me. You're stuck on this planet with me, remember that. You're stuck on this planet with me, humans. For the time being, until other weird things that are not my species show up and start eating up all of your ginger snap cookies. Ginger snaps are great. Bam. What are you going to do here? What's going to happen here? Well, I'll tell you. Not what you think. Maybe. Oh boy, we went past time. Damn. Ain't that something? Can you guys believe that? We went past time by like 7 minutes. I didn't realize that. Huh. We still got people watching? We got still people watching? Who's still watching? Good. Now, I had to take a lot of that green out. Yes. I thought the painting was trying to express the humanity. I mean, I guess it could. See, that's the beautiful part about art. You know, I didn't really think that hard into. I didn't think that much into. I just threw paint on the canvas and tried to figure it out as I was going. But that's cool though. That heartburn at 4 a.m. Yes. Exactly. Let's see how this works. Where are you gonna go? You're gonna go down, bloop. Uh-oh. And what about you? You're gonna blop again? A blop, a pop? Plop. That's good. And now we'll give it a little something extra. No more green. Don't want no more green, but we want a smidge of yellow. Where are those dadgum things I had? What things, Mel? What things are you talking about? I don't know. I got stuff all over the place. Where are my tools? Where were those things on that hook? Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me find it. Hold on. Oh, where did I put that? You see, this is what happens when you clean up your art area and then you put things away. And because you put things away, then you can't find it. Because, oh man, when it was an absolute mess, I could find whatever I wanted. But then you put stuff up trying to be a responsible human being. And what happens? Then everything goes to shit. You can't find it when you need it. Oh my goodness. Where did you go? Well, I guess we're going to have to improvise if I can't find it. Hold on. Did it fall? Oh my god. I didn't think I was going to have this issue today. Here. We'll do something funky and then we're out of here, alright? How about that? One more thing. Alright, now I know you might be asking, like, what the hell is this? Why'd you put that there? There you go. We're done. Yay! It's shit! Ah! Whatever. I don't care. It's fun. It's cool. See, here's the cool thing that you guys may not know about this piece right here, but let me show you real quick. If I can find the light. Ah, yes. Here we go. There we go. There we are. I just crank that up. And I turn this off. And if I give this enough time, this will glow. Actually, let's see. I can turn that back on. Yeah, there we go. You see, hasn't been charged, but let me charge it and let me show you what it will look like. If I can get it up here. 'Cause I don't have my light, right? My normal light is not here. It's in my other area, but it's not right with us. And because it's still wet, it's probably not going to glow like it should, right? But this is all blacklight active and all that kind of stuff, so this will be fun once it gets completely done. Anyways, alright. Now, the most important part, like I want to tell everybody, when you are painting and once you are done, go on ahead and just clean up your area. Because you don't want your paint to dry up on you, especially acrylic paint, because acrylic paint will become messy. And then you got a whole mess, and they'll mess up your brushes. So just go on ahead and just do that while you have the opportunity to. And that way you will save not only your tools, but you'll save money. And being an artist, saving money is making money in a way, right? Because the more if you can save on, stuff, then you feel better about yourself, and you feel better about your project and everything. So anyways, I'm gonna go over here to the other screen. Well. I hope you all had a good time tonight. I did. I had a great time. I thank you guys for being here. If this is your first time being here, hit that subscribe button. I like to have fun in here when I'm not just, running the facility and being mad and everything. But yeah, I like to paint. I like to do digital work. I almost got all my coloring books done for the festival. I almost got all these paintings done for the festival. Terminator painting is still there, still going. That piece is still going, and I always have the remembrance of, if things get bad, it can always be worse. Don't ever destroy your artwork. Just like that other painting that I threw behind me. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I will do something with it. The idea was fresh, but the idea was something that I didn't really want to do. So I don't think that's the reason why it even turned out the way I wanted it to. Because I didn't really want to do that. I didn't want to do the comic strip piece that way. I didn't even want to do it with that piece at all. So I'll probably do something different. Because like anything, art's always able to be changed. There's never a finite point of, I can't ever change that. You can always change it. It just takes time. It just takes resources. It just takes energy. So you can always do that, right? There's no, I can't. I know it sounds weird to say that, but you can always fix it. It's never completely destroyed. Tuesday I will be on. Thursday I will be on. Saturday is the event. Sunday, Tuesday, and probably Sunday. Definitely Sunday and Tuesday next week. I will not be streaming. I will be busy. I have a visitor coming, so that's going to be fun. And so yeah, I'm going to have that time off, or I might come. I don't know, but I might just more than likely just see you guys next. When next week comes, we'll just deal with. Man, I got stuff all over here. Yeah, we'll deal with that then. But like I said, I will see you guys Tuesday and Thursday. And I hope you guys have a great week. Oh, motivational word of the day. Let me think of something here. Something motivational from myself to you guys. Yeah, alright. Here it is. So, because I know as soon as I get done with this, I'm just going to go on ahead and just leave. So, we're all in the same situation, and we're all struggling, trying to get through life, and it's okay that nothing's going right. It's okay to feel like I'm trying to do everything, and it may not feel the way that you want it to. It's not you. You're not going crazy. It's just, unfortunately, the world that we live in and the situation that we're in right now is almost completely out of our control. We have people that are doing things around the world that aren't good. And especially depending on what country you live in, it may be worse than others. But the one thing that you can do is the best that you can do. Only thing that you can do is what you can do for yourself. You can do others for other people, and don't ever become heartless to other people, because being kind to other people is worth its weight in gold. Now, you might think I'm stupid or whatnot, and this may sound silly, and that's fine. But one day you might remember this, and at least to some of you, it may be beneficial. So as you go into this new week or this new month, because every day is going by quicker, as you go into this new week, just think that anything that you can do, you can do. If you can change something, you can do it. If you think that you're able to and you have the resources to, go on ahead. But if there's some asshat that's stopping you, or there's no resources to be had, or you just cannot do anything sometimes, you just have to be still and wait. And that's hard, because I'm not a person that likes to wait. I don't wait. I'm not a waiting person. But this is something that I personally have been working on, and I'm learning to just relax and be okay with it, right? Because why do I want to give them the luxury of wearing me thin and wearing me out to death? Don't let them have the luxury of wearing you down, because the only reason why they're trying to do this is so they can have your energy and make you feel dumbed down and docile and feel bad. Don't feel bad because somebody else is setting their own car on fire. You shouldn't feel bad about that. And I'm not saying that like, oh man, someone's actually doing that, but you know what I'm meaning is, if somebody else is doing something hellacious and is not doing anything to you, you know, I don't think of anything to be bothered with. And just watch out for what people are doing. Everybody out here is crazy with a chip on their shoulder, and it's a wild, wild world we live in. So, you know, just be kind to each other as much as you possibly can, and just do all that you can do. Because there ain't much more that you can do besides what you can do. And yeah, don't listen to asshats that tell you that you can't do shit. They suck, because they don't have any envision in themselves, and they're probably a bunch of shitbags. They don't have no friends. They probably eat lunch in the car by themselves. When they go shopping, they're always harumphing and sticking the cart out in front of people. You know, they're the person that farts in the elevator and stands over there snickering and looking at everyone like, oh man, I got you. But deep down inside, they're the one that eats the crusty stuff in the bottom of the basket when they make the deep fried Oreos. All I'm saying is, some people are troglodytes. Anyways, I'm out of here. I'll see you Tuesday. Bye.